Alright, now we are going to get to the fun part. We're going to animate the pedal. So to do that, please follow these steps. In our layers panel, the only thing we want to change is the pedal. So, I want to lock the piston and the stem layers, and here's how you do that. You notice up here, you have an eye icon. Looks like an eye. So, when I click it, for example, besides the piston, it hides it. If the X is on, and if the little dot is here, you can see it. Okay, so if I click all of these, it hides everything. If I click it again, I can see it. If you accidentally click that, and you're like, oh my goodness, where did my animation go? Or where did my drawing go? You may have clicked the Hide All Layers button. So now we want to show all layers. So to lock the layers, clearly there's a little lock icon right here. We're going to click beside the layers we want to lock, and that just means that we can't accidentally change them, move them, or animate them, because we really just want to focus on the pedal right now. So I'm going to lock the piston layer, and I'm going to lock the stem layer. So go ahead and lock both of these. Now we're going to animate. So clearly we are in design mode. We need to switch to animation mode. So click animation at the top. And we're going to take this playhead. The playhead's this little thing at the bottom right here. And when I move it, it's called scrubbing. Okay, so I'm going to scrub it over to about 2 seconds. And you'll see a 2 in the top of the playhead in that little black box. And beside the pedal, in this area right here on this layer, I'm going to right click and notice pedal 1 is highlighted. So that's good. And I'm going to choose Insert Keyframe. Okay? So I have a keyframe here, and we're like, wait a minute, nothing's happening when I scrub my playhead. Well, there's something else we need to do. So right here at the beginning, I need the pedal to start from behind the piston to be small, because we want it to grow to be in place. So I click on this little keyframe right here, and the keyframes you can see are represented by little diamonds, and I make my pedal smaller by grabbing the corner handle and just bringing it down, just like this. So at the 0 second marker, my pedal is not to be seen, as you can see. But at the 2 second marker, it is. So watch this. Boom. So how awesome is that? So now I can see that it is animated. And if I click this play button right here, oops, let me get it all the way back to the beginning. I can see that my pedal is growing, and that's pretty cool. So we have some options as far as how that pedal grows. So I want to show you those as well. So if you right click between keyframe at the 0 marker and the keyframe at the 2 second marker, you get a context menu here. And you're going to choose Set Easing. So the easing is going to be how the animation happens. Right now, we're at none. So if you do quad and just go through and click these, you can see the different ways that the flower petal is growing. For those who are interested in math, there's definitely a lot of math going on right here. Personally, I am into math. So, well, let's just say I'm kind of good at math, I guess. I haven't studied this in math class in a little while because it's summer break, but I do encourage you to try to find a growth pattern or easing that looks natural for this flower. Personally, I like the cubic one, so I'm going to do cubic. So I can make sure that one is selected with the box around it and then click back, and now you'll see this little line right in here. So if I move the playhead to 0 and click play again, it's going to grow. Hooray! So we have animated the first petal of our flower. Now we can repeat this process over and over again for a bunch of different petals, or I can show you a shortcut, which I'm going to do next, so that we can make this process just a little bit quicker.